Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Canon for the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Yeah, quite surprised. Actually, I didn't mention this yesterday evening, the evening show. There were conflicting information I've been giving you. Like, didn't think I'd be giving you a morning show, but I'm here, lo and behold, giving you a morning show. I'm not due back at my work placement next week Tuesday. So you've still got a few more morning shows to go until I go off into the sunset and deliver some afternoon shows on Canon 5 TV. There's some news in regards to I'm not sure I can reach over the other guy, not him, but the other person here, the grin, not the Grinch, the grin. Yeah, Liverpool, they're trying it, aren't they? They're trying it. Yeah, and the funny thing is, no, I'll tell you when we get into it a little bit later on. There's only a few scratchings of information. I try and kind of eke it out, depending on what the live chat is like. We've also got the poll as well. The poll of polls. The polls. What's the poll? We have to wait and see. You have to wait and see. But I say it might be a short show, it might be a long show, but let's see how we get on with this one. And don't forget, tomorrow is my birthday. See you in a few seconds. Yes, indeed. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Canon for the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. So Wednesday morning show over here. I actually did say I wasn't sure what I was going to do one or not. What's happened there? What's happened? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I did say actually I wasn't sure what I was going to do one. I actually did one. I got some news like midday yesterday that I wouldn't be needed at my placement until next week. So we've got a few more morning shows to go. Um, yeah, subscribe. If you can just subscribe and help us grow, be a part of the community over here. Had a slight mishap actually towards the end of the show. Yeah, towards the end of the evening show, my light source crashed to the ground. Didn't damage actually. I mean, if you could only see the vision on that behind the camera, you wouldn't believe your eyes. Actually, you probably would. Everything's stuck by sellotape and elastic bands, but we get the show done. We get the show done. So yes, I think the majority of the news, is in regards to the Carabao Cup, isn't it? Reports are saying Liverpool given a solution. There is a solution to Carabao Cup problems as after Arsenal postponement request. But as I understand, Arsenal have counteracted that request with a statement actually saying, no, this game needs to be played. But Liverpool have been offered a solution for the problem after the Reds sent a formal request to the EFL to have their Carabao Cup clash with Arsenal postponed. The club's training ground was closed on Tuesday as a result of an outbreak, which has seen Klopp, Alisson, Firmino, and Joe Matip all test positive. The departures of Mo Salah, Sadio Mane, and Nayu Keita, the African Cup of Nations, have further depleted the Red squad, leading them to submit their requests. Now, according to the EFL rules, they are rules actually. Oops, sorry, what have we done here? It says that clubs can represent their case for postponement to league chiefs, but are expected to do everything in their power to ensure games go ahead as planned. In addition, if teams are able to call up a squad of 14 registered players, matches are expected to take place. Assistant manager, actually, Pep Linders was expected to lead a team to play Arsenal on Thursday. Excuse me, but he has also tested positive for the virus on Wednesday, putting the game in serious doubt. But former England international Danny Mills, who won the League Cup with Middlesbrough in 2004, but believes there is a solution. What's the solution? Use your under 23s. Oh wow, Danny Mills. I mean, I don't like you. I don't. Use your under 23s. Are you telling me? I mean, there's only been a few cases of COVID. Three, maybe four maximum. I mean, that's why you have a squad of players. You've got a squad of players, Liverpool. So don't try and put a fast one. I'm sorry, Jurgen Klopp, man. No, the show must go on. Just pull someone like maybe some players from the under 10s to play. The show must go on. And someone reminded me last night there was Leighton Orient who had to forfeit the game. And what's it? They've not. It's not going to be the first time they feel like youngsters. So Jurgen Klopp, do the right thing, man. I mean, last night I was thinking, it's probably unfair. No, it's not unfair. It's not unfair. You've got enough players that can make up the numbers come game time tomorrow. But the cynical part of us says, you know what, no doubt, because it's Liverpool, the game will get called off. It will be postponed. So as of now, 11 minutes after the hours of 11 UK time, the game is going ahead. But I'm sure someone might come in live chat and say, actually, Alex, nah, the game has been postponed. They've postponed the game because it's Liverpool. It's absolutely ridiculous. Ridiculous. Come on, Jurgen Klopp, man. Come on. Yeah, dearie me, man. The second bit of news, again, I was just like kind of scrapping around for bits of news to come live with you. But a little bit of a repetition. In this one, Maitland-Niles is a done deal, apparently. According to multiple reports in Italy, AZ Maitland-Niles, a move from Arsenal to Roma is a done deal, and the player will undergo his medical today. Yeah, today, Wednesday. According to La Gazzetta del Sport and Il Corriere del Sport, I know it's like a Spanish pronunciation, but these are Italian pronunciations there. The Englishman will undergo his medical examinations with Gorare Rossi today in London. Roma and Arsenal have been in talks for several weeks, suggesting or struggling to reach an agreement. Sounds reminiscent of the Granit Xhaka situation over initial loan deal with an option to buy it. Therefore, the clubs decided to change the formula. So the versatile English defender will move to Stadio Olimpico on a dry loan, a deal worth £1 million. So Maitland-Niles is only the first reinforcement Jose Mourinho is going for in the January transfer window. And believe it or not, people, believe it or not, that is all we have. That's all we have in the news. Again, I was kind of thinking, I could probably talk about that again. Or there was actually, I'll probably just from memory actually, because the reports usually I do my script. That Kevin Campbell has said on another podcast that he envisages there's going to be 3 players definitely leaving. In well, pretty soon actually. I didn't read on from the headline, and the 3 players that he's mentioned is Alexander Lacazette, Eddie Nketiah, and of course Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. I was thinking, well, for me, it's no real surprise the players you mentioned there because Nketiah has not signed. He's turned down 2 contract offers. Lacazette is in the last few months now of his final contract, and Aubameyang has been frozen out. So, I mean, if you said to me, Martinelli's going to be leaving, I think, oh my goodness, right, really? But he's mentioned like 3 players that we really know they're going to be more or less going to be leaving anyway. What else is there? I was just thinking about Danny Mills just saying there's one solution for Liverpool's problem: play your under 23s. Play your under 23s. That's why we've got. You have a squad. Every team has a squad. Leeds depleted against Arsenal. To Marcelo Bielsa's credit, he played a lot of youngsters. Just get the game out of the way. The fact of the matter is that you've got players going on, to AFCON. That's not our fault, is it? We've also got players going to AFCON as well. But come on, man. Jurgen Klopp, you're probably watching Canon 4 TV. Do the right thing, man. Do the right thing. That's what I'm saying. Do the right thing. Let me move my camera this way because I feel like I'm straining my neck. So here, I'm gonna put my laptop here. Move this here to the side. What else was there? Okay. So again, that was it. It wasn't 3 parts for the whole. It was like 2 parts and a little bit, one third or 1/5 or 1/12. So what we're going to do now, let's go into the post or the vote that we did here. And yeah, I tell you what, again, the numbers are just really, really incredible for me. Each time we do a poll now, we're averaging, I'll say, more than like 1,000 votes. So this one was here. The question was, what is the most likely signing that's going to happen in the January transfer window? And the options that I put up personally were Bruno Guimaraes, Alexander Isak, Dusan Vlahovic, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, and I put other player because I can't put all the players. I mean, like 400 players, I'm not going to fit here, is it? So those are the options there. And out of 308 votes, 300 for every hour. It's just been going for 3 hours. Guys, thank you very much for that. There's been 10 thumbs up, 2 comments. I need to read the comments actually. So on 7% is Dominic Calvert-Lewin and other player. Yeah, so the option other player is on 7%. Dominic Calvert-Lewin is on 7%. Wow, my goodness. Bruno Guimaraes and Alexander Isak are both on 20%. And out in front on 46% is Dusan Vlahovic. So you can have your say, go on the platform, look for the community tab, excuse me, and vote. Have your vote there. Yeah, as simple as that. I'm sorry, I do apologize. I'm not sure if you can pick up the sound of the not drilling, but we've had scaffolding outside the house, so the scaffolders are removing the scaffolding with right there with their noise. Anyway, all right. Let's have a look and see who was joining us on this this morning show over here. It should be like this, shouldn't it? I'm trying to seat myself proper without straining my neck and not getting in the elbow of yeah. All right, let's have a look. CM War Games, Richard II says, hey all and hey to you. Connor Young's in the house. Says, good morning, Alex, and good morning to you. The PR group just released new training gear. That was everything I was going to talk about as well. Yeah. Again, the cynical part of us, or actually of me, says, again, yeah, dark blue, isn't it? Don't fall for it, people. Don't fall for it. Slim pickings in news. Yeah. Again, I don't want to be seen to be like repeating the same things over and over and over again. You know what I mean? There goes one midfielder. That's better than Granit Xhaka. But forget about that, Colin, for a moment. Surely, now that we've got like a player in Thomas Partey going on, to the African Cup of Nations, we should be looking to keep Ainsley Maitland-Niles. But I think Maitland-Niles is just probably fed up with the situation and doesn't want to even listen to the option of staying and playing for a short period of time until Thomas Partey comes back. But yeah, you're right. One midfielder better, excuse me, than Granit Xhaka. Boy C88, morning, Jonas, and morning to you. Good morning. That's typical of our luck. Unfortunately, COVID is at the forefront of the world's health problems. The welfare of everyone is more important than anything else. Just bad timing. But do you not think, Assemble, that Liverpool, they've got enough players to make up the numbers? But you're right. Health comes first. Health comes first. And when you are in that situation where you're thinking, I've contracted, coronavirus, and I'm probably going to be not going to make it, like last year February, I contracted COVID. I was thinking, that's it. I'm not going to make it. So I understand that health does come first. But, you look at the numbers. You can't tell me that Liverpool do not have an 11. They don't have 13 or 14 players. Yeah, so they've 11 and then some subs. They've got players. But I understand your sentiments there. Health does come first before anything else. I mean, actually, my God, then health and family and everything else there. But I understand your sentiments, what you're saying there. But as a supporter, it's out of order to postpone the game. We can beat them. Let's be having the game. Yeah. Like I just said, there's no reason for Mister. I'm going to reach over, and where is he? Yeah, him there, not him, not him, him. Yeah, looking the other way. Got enough players, man. Unlike Danny Mill said, just play your under 23s. Play your under 23s. December, that's fair enough, but they were capable of playing the World Cup and playing under 23s against Villa. Exactly. So they can play. Play. It's just they're not so sure they can win if they do that. Yeah, they've probably done the numbers themselves and thinking, oh, let me get the calculator out. Can we beat Arsenal? Guys, it's not looking good in the calculator. I don't think the numbers are not adding up. We can't beat Arsenal. Come on, man. Come on. See, and without sounding like a conspiracy theorist, Ralph, they are practicing the dark arts of management allegedly. I'll pass on that message to my brother. Oh, dearie me. I'm saying no, I'm not getting involved in that, man. Right. What else? What else? Again, it's still it's like thin pickings for the news. To be honest, people. So I think it will be a short show. And actually, I've got to end up going to my mom's house. So I can pick up something here. I'm just trying to refresh the page, people. To be honest, I'm waiting for a notification to say that yeah, Liverpool have been successful in asking for the game to be postponed. Right. Okay. There's not been anything here. I can't see anything here. Some saying an absolute farce. That's still no decision from EFL on the game tomorrow, leaving fans in a state of limbo. It's pretty unacceptable, but hopefully it's because Arsenal are doing their utmost to ensure the game goes ahead. Yeah, again, I just think literally there is no excuse for Liverpool not to put out an 11 with some subs. They've got enough. They've got enough. Let me quickly remove this person here. Okay, sorry about this, people. I just need to. There's a lot of behind the scenes grumbling from managers about players' health. Well, I think that they're right, but I just think it's like surely the EFL, the FA could have formalized something, some protocols to deal with this rather than it's I don't know how to say it. It's like a mess, isn't it? But you're right. Health does come first. And I think the players are right to to grumble or complain about the players' health, which is understandable. But I'm thinking off the back of a December, which is historically always congested. I guess if you could probably get away with it and say, oh, you know what, I've got some players who are injured or they're fatigued, and you could use the excuse, I won't say an excuse, of COVID being rife, in the squad. Then it's what you expect. But I think there are rules that the EFL have there that the team or the club must do everything to abate, the situation arrival where the game has to be postponed. And I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, well, call up some of the players from your under 23s or from your 17s, under 17s, just to make up the numbers. Again, Marcelo Bielsa did that. Just saying, just saying. Do you think Kessie would be a good player for us? Yeah, the Milan midfielder. Yeah, I think he'll be an upgrade on Thomas Partey, stroke Granit Xhaka. I just can't see him coming to Arsenal. I know that Tottenham. I did the video. The video's come up live. Actually, it's already live. running parallel with the live show. But I understand that Tottenham are way ahead of anyone to try and get Frank Kessie, but he would be an upgrade in our midfield. We need mobility. We need creativity. Well, we've got creativity with Emerson Rowe and Erdegaard, but we need reinforcements in that midfield there, and like a defensive midfielder. But again, my pick of the bunch would be a Ruben Neves. When he plays in the Premier League, Ruben Neves would be my pick. But yeah. You should do a Ramsey to Arsenal transfer window special. Did I? No. I'm not going to do that, Colin. I'm not going to do that. Well, I think we need something different than Lessie. But yeah, he would fit. Kessie, you mean? Kessie, Frank Kessie. No, nothing yet. Oh, my goodness. Again, I'm not sure what's well, it's been reported that the second in command has contracted it now. That could be the straw that swings it Liverpool's way. Yeah, I did say that in the report, isn't it? What's his name again? Forgot his name. Sorry, guys, sorry about this. Yeah, Pep Linders. Yeah, assistant manager Pep Linders was expected to lead out the team to play against Arsenal, but he's also tested positive, putting the game in serious doubt. It shouldn't be in doubt. It just means that they're going to be another man down, and they can mush up the numbers. They can make up the numbers. PR will do all of the transfer window work, and Ian Wright is the newest member of that PR team. Shame. I love him as a player. It's funny, my mum never liked him. My mum does not like him. My mum does not like him. And strangely enough, for all the years my brother has been supporting Arsenal, that's my brother's hero. But you can pick and choose. I just thought my brother would have chosen someone from like the 1970s or early 80s. But anyway. They have a kit, man. That's pushing it a bit now, CM. That's pushing it a bit. Oh my days. All right, okay. I'm just looking to see. Just hoping we're going to hear something whilst we're on air in regards to the fixture. We need some clarity, man. We need a decision. And the funny thing as well, you've got to think about. I'm sure there's fans that are ready to making their way up to Liverpool, isn't it? From probably today or later on tonight or early tomorrow, they're going to be making their way. So it's not good, is it? It's not good. But I'll keep refreshing my pages to see if I've got any news in regards to the game, whether it's going to be called off or it's going to go ahead. I wonder how much of this COVID is being embellished by the clubs. I don't want to answer that question. Well, it's not a question. I know it's a statement, but if it was a Premier League game, then fair enough. But this is a third-tier competition in English football, so should same rules apply? Yeah. It's just sorry about this, people. Looking rather unorganized this morning. There might well be going to have to. I'll probably end this live show sooner rather than later because I don't want to just be here just talking for the sake of talking. So I think what we will do, let's review the news of today from Canon 4 TV's perspective. And then hoping that's going to be news in regards to whether the game's going to be called off or it's going to be going ahead. But I'm just thinking about, I'm sure there's some of us who are already making our way or have made our way to Liverpool in preparation for the game. Not good, not good. All right, so first up, the news segments, just from Canon 4 TV's perspective. No doubt the hot topic of the morning, actually, over the last 24 hours, Liverpool have requested for the game to be postponed. Yeah, dearie me, man. The departures of, well, actually, the club's training ground was closed on Tuesday as a result of the outbreak, which has seen Klopp, Alisson, Firmino, and Joel Matip all test positive. The departures of Mo Salah, Sadio Mane, and Naby Keita to the African Cup of Nations have further depleted the Red squad, leading them to submitting their requests. Now, according to the EFL rules, clubs can present their case for postponement to league chiefs, but are expected to do everything in their power to ensure the games go ahead as planned. Now, in addition, if teams are able to call upon a squad of 14 registered players, matches are expected to take place. So it's only going to take 14 names on a team sheet, to be submitted. 14, not 24, 14. Within the last few hours, assistant manager Pep Linders, who was expected to lead the team to play Arsenal, has also tested positive for the virus, and actually says here in the report that putting the game in serious doubt. Not for me, but former England international Danny Mills, who won the League Cup with Middlesbrough in 2004, believes there is a solution. Use your under 23. I thought, Danny Mills, that was so cold, man. That was cold. Oh, my days. And then on the back of that, again, sort of, repetition of the news, actually, confirmation further yet that the Maitland-Niles deal is done. According to multiple reports in Italy, Ainsley Maitland-Niles moved from Arsenal to AS Roma is a done deal. And the player will undergo his medical today. Now, according to La Gazzetta del Sport and Il Corriere del Sport, the Englishman will undergo his medical examination with the Guardatori today in London. Roma and Arsenal have been in talks for several weeks, struggling to reach an agreement over an initial loan deal with an option to buy. Therefore, the clubs decided to change the formula, so the West Ham English defender will move to the Stadio Olimpico on a dry loan. That's what that means, a deal worth £1 million. Maitland-Niles is only the first reinforcement that Maureen will have in January transfer window so far. But actually, what I want to ask everyone is, how are you feeling? How are you feeling about? I mean, I know we're with 5 days into a transfer window. Would you have liked to have seen Arsenal sign someone, or are you thinking it's just too soon to be thinking about Arsenal signing any players? But are you a little bit concerned about the lack of movement? There's not been, I know there's been talk about players, about 500 players being into Arsenal again. But are you concerned that the movement and transfer window in regards to Arsenal is quite slow? Or do you think, no, actually, it's only 5 days in, so give Arsenal time. They've got probably other more important things that they've got on their minds rather than the transfer window. But yeah, it just kind of came to mind anyway. Right, so and that was it. Apart from, I could have mentioned again, Kevin Campbell has said on another podcast, well, there's going to be 3 players leaving. I thought, who are these 3 players going to be leaving, Kevin? He mentions Nketiah, Lacazette, and Aubameyang. I was thinking, oh, right, okay, well, we kind of already knew that anyway. We already knew that, Nketiah turned out 2 contract offers, extensions. Yeah, makes sense. If you can't guarantee the player game time, then most likely he's going to be off. Lacazette, last few months of his final contract, yeah, most likely going to be leaving. And Aubameyang has been frozen out. Where is he? AFCON, representing Gabon. I'm sure he's finding life a lot more easier being out there than with Arsenal. So yeah, no real surprises, to be honest, Kevin. Yeah. It's funny, when we started doing Canon 4 TV, you know, we were inspired by not still the biggest podcast platform in regards to art. I'm not going to mention their name. We weren't inspired by them. We were inspired by a smaller channel, and I'm sure Colin won't mind me again singing his praise. He has since hung up his boots, I saw, but I thought I'm not gonna, because the last time he said that, I said, no, Colin, come on, man, you got to keep going, got to keep going. But he's since said, no, he's had enough of a YouTuber, well, actually podcasting. But we were inspired by him. Yes, by him. Much Arsenal every Friday night was Arsenal and Chill was the segment, and I couldn't wait to see the segment. But yeah, man, it's, what can you say? What can you say? We're here just trying to do our best. When the pandemic first hit over here in the UK, year before last, I mean, I was working in a school in West London, and the school had to close. I thought, what am I going to do? Usually the half terms, I would be like doing some additional work, support work, supporting a boy who was autistic. So I was doing that, but I did it like from like 12 until 2 o'clock. It's only a few hours. I'm thinking, what am I going to do? And then I said, no, I can go live first thing in the morning and last thing in the evening. And I tell you what, the viewing numbers went skyrocketed. I said, wow, oh my God. I felt I felt the pressure, but knowing you've got like 600 plus people watching you live, I was thinking, Alex, you got to be careful because, so much given to one person, there's a lot of responsibility. So, but yeah, those days are those days. But we are here, and we'll give you a new segment as much time, as I have. This is not my main job. This for me is just a hobby. That's all it is. But what I will say, and I kind of backed up Scott. Scott is the host on his platform, the Red Cannon. Is that it's not only about pressing the go live button. It's not only about that and just napping on. That you find the good podcasters do their research and they have their notes. I mean, I used to write my notes, but I've got them on the screen. But Scott, to his credit, the quality of his content, I always find it a bit strange why he hasn't got more followers than he has done. But go over and support his channel, the Red Cannon. If I can remember to leave the link for his channel in the description box, I will do it. But the main point I want to say is like here, it's just, for me, it's fun and jokes. We talk about some serious topics, but life is too short, man. Life is too short. We're trying to evolve the channel. You would never have seen all these graphics, 3 years ago. Never, never. What I did used to do, had the black white screen and just hang up all my Arsenal tops, all but one, behind me, and that was it. And look where we are now, 15,000 subscribers, and we've got like, the graphics are okay. I'm not gonna say that they're exceptional, but that you no doubt will see over the last 3.5 years. Because next month, is it next month or March? March is going to be 4 years. 4 years of podcasting. Incredible, absolutely incredible. All right, that's enough of me just kind of gassing on for the sake of gassing on, just wasting some time there. But let's go into a live chat just for the last time before I wrap up this one, people. Let's have a look who is here with us. that was classic. They have a kit man. The coaches. Daring me. Daring me. Yeah, I don't want to sound too disingenuous and heartless, but I think there are one or two men who are embellishing and making the most of the situation with the COVID. And the COVID, literally, like we said before, health comes first. It does. But don't try and blow it out of all proportion and try and manipulate the situation because, oh yeah, we know some players during the December fixtures, it is hectic. Historically, it is like that. It's like that. But then you can't be telling me that you can't make it on numbers. The report says there, EFL, You've got to do everything possible in your powers that the game still goes ahead. Only 15 registered players that you need. 15, 14, 14, 15? Not 25, not 35, only 15 or 14. If it was a Premier, oh yeah, we've done it already, sorry, yeah. Klopp complained about the fixture, congratulations, but wants this game postponed. Of course he does. Hey, Ashton, Happy New Year, geezer. I'm sure it's more than a year. It's more than a year since you've not been in my chat, but welcome back. Welcome back, bro. Hope you're keeping well, man. Oops. Go. Here we go. Here we go. Well, Tottenham supposedly had it yet with in the last time period. Conte has seemed to have got those who had COVID well drilled, well drilled well. I can see Xmas break coming in the future. I don't think so. I don't think so, because at the end of the day, the sponsors, the broadcasters, they've got a lot to lose. I can't see that happening. I can't see it happening. Well, there is a break due because of the World Cup. Is winter this time around. Kamara for day. Kamara, good day, all Arsenal fans all over the world. Good morning to you, Kamara. Hope you are well. Good day to you. Okay, Kamara CM, I agree, but I mentioned that I'd be called cynical. What did you say, Alex? You're cynical. And so am I. What about Al Gaffer? Well, it's funny because on Twitter, got congestion there. On Twitter, they've got like screenshot of Klopp like complaining about COVID, which is quite right anyway. And then they said, oh, meanwhile, Arteta is doing a press conference. Okay. This could be a ploy or mind games by Klopp saying he doesn't have the team, but well-drilled teams turn up. Seen what they've done, a 3 down against strong Leicester team. Arteta's back today. Yes. He's back at London Coney, isn't he? Back in time. What's the chances we could ship Shaka off? In his Retinol suitcase. Mourinho likes him anyways. Colin, I wouldn't get past security, man. Young man, yeah, what do you have in your luggage? Oh, I've only got a human being. A human being? What do you mean a human being? We've got Granit Xhaka. Oh, carry on. Go through customs. You're all right. Oh dear, I know Leicester went and beat them in the league after, but now Colin, well, maybe we can ship him after AFCON as a mascot. We need him until Party comes back. You lot are horrible. I'm not worried about the window. The correct players is more important than just having bodies. We've got enough of those. Yeah, still got enough that needs to be sold off. Shaq is the only experienced player in the CM position we have. The other options would be moving Chambers or White into CM. You're correct, Assembled. Arteta has a lot of cones. What's happened to everyone? Has the world gone mad? No, not concerned. Sometimes things take time. We expect movement once Maitland-Niles is confirmed. That's been 1-2 players in, maybe 3, 4 out. CM, I have no other way to say it. Xhaka is an absolute. Elneny or Mickey Mouse could do us better there. Colin, CM, that's logical, but remember who is in charge. Oh my days. Morning, Alex. Yes, my brother. Hope you're keeping well. Arteta had COVID. Arsenal had players out because of a couple of nations. Commitments plus injuries. They still managed a great game against Man City without no complaining. But the thing is, if you're a conspiracy theorist, you probably think, well, you know what? Of all like the refereeing decisions, yeah, conspiracy theorists and like VAR, you're probably thinking, right, EFL will probably side with Liverpool and say, yeah, you know what, poor Liverpool, yeah, we've got to postpone the game because it's against Arsenal. But you're right, we still eked out, the one of the best performances, didn't we? But well, no, yeah, I know what you mean. The first game, one of the first games of the season. El Neni is at Ofcom. Shaka is our unexperienced player. We need an upgrade. I agree, but we aren't going to get a replacement in on top of an extra body for Maitland-Niles. 11 and 3 or 4 subs. Yeah, again, the report says there that EFL says that clubs must make sure and abate the possibility of a game being postponed. Only field registered 14 registered players. Again, not 24 or 34, only 14. Are you telling me at Liverpool that they can't field 14? Of course, 11, or like someone on the bench. They can do it. They can do it. But do they have the gumption to do it? I don't think they want to do it. Because again, they probably got the calculator out thinking, let's do the numbers, lads. Do you think we can beat Arsenal? And this calculator's not working. Forget about doing the numbers. Let's not do the numbers. Yeah, forget it. Let's try and go for the COVID situation. Come on, man. Come on. Morning, Alex. Thanks for coming for the TV. Arsenal played Man City with Arteta missing, plus a combinations injuries. Also, keep going. No complaining. Keep going. Keep going. Yeah, I completely agree, man. And apart from that as well, we want to see Arsenal play, don't we? We want to see Arsenal play. It's like you look at the Man City game, and I understand the frustration and being let down by the officiating decisions there and VAR. I understand that, but focus on the positives. There's a lot of positives to be taken out from the Man City game. So you're thinking, all right, so I want to see an Arsenal, put out a really good performance. I want to see Arsenal play. So we've got that part in us with the anticipation to see our club back in action. So I understand that, and Liverpool trying to, scupper the Klopp. Come on, man. I don't know if you're watching Canafoita, but do the right thing, man. Do the right thing. Damn, if they are desperate, I will stand on the touchline for them and shout and wave my hands about, smile like a psychopath. No, I'll do that for them. I'll do that. The world stays the same. It's the people who go mad. Ooh, that's quite deep, isn't it, man? What's going on? Opio! Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Good afternoon from Uganda. Oh, it's 10 minutes before the hour of midday over here. We're going for 7 minutes, that's 60 minutes short of 1 hour. What if Arteta turns out like Lampard? I'm not going to respond to that. During the City game, one thing killed us: inexperience in game management at the dying minutes. Inexperience and calm heads. Who was it? Monty, our other moderator, said we were the architects of our own downfall. Take out the referee. And I know it's very controversial. I was just watching Twitter this morning. Someone put like a Banksy poster of Mr. Atwell, like waist high in oil, and like taking money. Yeah, corruption. But it was our anyway. I've said what I had to say on that game there. Liverpool should just bring. Falso, good morning to you. Liverpool should just bring the under-23s to the match, because I remember Liverpool played Aston Villa, yeah, under-23s last year. Yes, you're right. Yeah, and just Danny Mills. Danny Mills said the same thing. Just play the under-23s. Play the under-23s. You can make it on numbers. You know, you got like how many first teamers? Maybe 8, and maybe bring like 7 from the under-23s. What, 8 plus 7 is 15. Boom, you've got your numbers there. Open would be lucky. That means we'll have a decent squad. We want to see the match and not postponed. You're right. I said it's the anticipation of hoping to see your club, wanting to see your club back in action. Yeah, the Man City game left us, a lot of us, dismayed and disappointed and angry with the VAR and the referee. But you want to see Arsenal back in action. Yeah, and then you're thinking, oh, why? Okay, well, we know about COVID because our manager didn't make the game because he was in isolation. So we know about that, but we have to wait and see what happens, man. Do I have any moderators? There's no moderators, is there? Do I have any moderators? Has there been any news in regards to a decision made by the Chiefs, the footballing Chiefs over here? We're all saying Liverpool should play their under-23s, but we are overlooking who will Arsenal play. Well, I'm hoping it's going to be more or less the same 11. You know, bar, of course, you know, Mohamed only came in the second half. Thomas Partey won't play, of course. Nico Pepe didn't feature anyway. But we've got enough in the bank. We've got enough players. We can field 15 players. Danny, good morning. Welcome, Alex. I'm still disappointed by the result against Man City because we lost the game. Even it was ours to win. Was a win, but the kids cost us. Some of our players are not mentally and physically matured. But I wouldn't say it was the kids. I think it was the kids and the experienced players who should have known better. So it's a bit of both, I would probably say. All right, I'm just hearing some silence, so it sounds like I'm hoping the scaffolders have now finished their job. So I can probably look to wrap this up, and I can probably go my merry way without anything hitting me on my head. It sounds like they finished now. We have plenty to replace Xhaka. Seaside White can play DM as well. Good point. And actually, Chambers can play there as well. So, yeah. So what is the solution? What's the question? Well, to the players, the question. Yeah, game management from our experienced players. His name is Xhaka. Complaining at the referees relentlessly, then making poor tackles in the box. Have we told that story before? 1,000 times. 1,000 times. That's what I'm saying, just 1,000 times. Oops. Morning, Barres. Danny, a point of correction. No kid played for our senior team, and the game against City was just a lesson learned. No time to shift blame, bro. Well, yeah, it's his opinion, isn't it? Well, when he says the kids, I think he's talking about the youngsters, isn't he? The Martinellis, the Sackers. Smith Rowe came on the last few minutes, even though I didn't agree with that substitution there. Right, I can still hear the scaffolders are outside, so I can't leave the house just yet. Right, let's quickly look at the poll, and then we're going to wrap this one up, people. So the poll, the poll, the poll, the poll, the poll, the poll. Just refreshing the page. Right, so the poll that we did, so it's probably 4 hours now, was what the most likely signings you think Arsenal will make. So 342 votes. Thank you guys for that again. 2 comments and 11 likes. The options that I put there, because I can't put all 400 players a link to Arsenal in this transfer window there. There's only space for 5. So the options were other player to cover all those 400 players, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, Dusan Ivanovic, Alexander Isak, and Bruno Guimaraes. Okay, so on 6% is a Dominic Calvert-Lewin. 8% is other player. So Calvert-Lewin has been beaten by other player. On 19% is Bruno Guimaraes. On 23% is Alexander Isak. And still out in front on 44% is Dusan Ivanovic. So again, guys, go on the platform. Yeah, look at the community tab and you'll see the vote there. You can have your say who you think Arsenal are most likely to sign in this transfer window. So today is Wednesday. A quick heads up in regards to the Easy Talk. The Easy Talk, the flagship show on Friday, is back, 7:30 p.m. UK time. And we're going to be welcoming back some familiar faces that have not featured on the live show for a long time. And actually, we've still got a little bit of a waiting list as well. I think there's 2 people. 2 people? Yeah, 2 people who still are yet to make their appearance on the Easy Talk. Imagine that. A waiting list. God, dear me. Make us sound like Amazon Prime. No, we're better than Amazon Prime. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. All right. I believe we're finished, haven't we? Just been going for 52 minutes. And again, I don't want to feel like I'm just talking for the sake of talking. So just run through this last maybe couple of comments. At the end of the day, this is a game Arsenal should win if it goes ahead. Let's see what transpires. Alex, remember Olympiacos and Villarreal? I had to swallow there. Yeah, I do remember Olympiacos. Oh my goodness. Scooby-Doo. Yeah, you're right. We'll have to wait and see. I feel sorry for Arsenal, actually, Arsenal and Liverpool fans who, well, more so Arsenal fans who are making the way or have made their way to Liverpool. They're hoping that the game is going to go ahead. So I'm sure at some stage, maybe, I don't know, I'm not sure. Within the next couple of hours, no doubt, we will hear whether the game is going to be postponed. Well done, Jurgen Klopp, or it will not. So I will come live later on this evening, but it will be a short show. Just kind of wrap up the news segments and maybe come with some news in regards to whether the game has eventually been postponed or it will go ahead. Nobody knows. Nobody knows, man. Who would you like to meet in the final? Got to be Spurs. Yeah, I said that. I said that to my brother, and we actually both agreed. We would like it to be Spurs, but we've got to overcome these lot first. But yeah, ideally, I like to meet them lot down the road. Third time lucky. Hopefully, lessons should have been learnt. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. All right, people. So we have come to an end on this kind of scrappy live show here. Again, I kind of was thinking, this. I don't want to be repeating the same old news over and over again. And I kind of, a little bit, I did that, didn't I? Because we spoke about Maitland-Niles yesterday already, and we spoke not so much in depth about Liverpool requesting for the game to be postponed yesterday as well. So I did kind of repeat it, didn't I? Hoping when I come back later this evening, I will have some news that maybe, guys, you probably will have heard by then, whether the game is being postponed or not. But I get it. Being an Arsenal fan, I want to see Arsenal in action. I want to see them play and see if Arsenal can be relentless like they were in the first half or most of the game against Man City. But I think was the assembly saying, well, we're talking about Liverpool. Who are we going to play? Who are we going to play? Because we're going to be missing just a few players actually who have gone off into the sunset for AFCON. Well, we're not going to miss Nico Pepe, are we? We're not going to miss him. So lucky. You know, let me just quickly read this one very, very quickly. If it's under 23s, Jurgen, we have Saka, Smith Rowe, Martinelli, and our new super sub, Trapattino. Come on, you Gunners. Well said, well said, well said for that. And we are finished. We are out of here. Make sure, you guys, that you do subscribe to Cannon Fodder TV on all platforms. On all platforms, we are currently streaming live to Facebook. Hello, Facebook followers. I always feel like I've forgotten about them, but no, you are in our hearts. Hello to everyone on Twitter. We're going direct to Twitter. And of course, we are on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe on all platforms and follow us. And we are out of here. Like I said, I'll be back later on, late. And remember, guys, tomorrow is my birthday. Yes. So, you know, send me your coins. Send me a birthday card or electronic card. Remember the e-cards? Yeah, anyway, it's going to be my birthday tomorrow. And yeah, hope it'll be a good one. But anyway, people, I'm out of here, and enjoy the remnants of your day, whether you're on that part of the globe, you know, the Asiatic countries, you know, Australia, New Zealand, Japan, and you're probably like about to go to bed. Or if you're on that side of the planet, you know, North, Central, South America, you're probably already woken up or you're already awake, getting ready to go to work. And somewhere in the middle with me in Europe, and God help you. All right, people. So we are out of here. Take care of yourselves. And until then, you've been listening to Cannon Fodder, the channel for us.